short video on how to fix fault 62 on a Growatt 6000T or 12000T. Basically, Growatt has two main boards inside. It has a control board and it has an MPPT board. If the MPPT board does not match the control board's battery voltage, in other words, there's a calibration issue, you're going to get a fault 62 error. Okay. Usually happens after changing a control board or changing an MPPT board. There's a miscalibration, and so we need to just go through the calibration procedure. So what we have over here is a 6000T that I've just connected to a power supply as my battery. You can connect that to your battery too. That's fine by me. Doesn't really matter. And we'll see that the battery, the voltage is about 51.3 volts right now. The inverter came on. And it's showing 51.4 over there, which is, remember, this battery voltage is not the same as the MPPT voltage. Okay, so I'm going to turn this inverter off to make it a bit quieter. We're going to download the tools, the calibration tool from watch247.com, manuals, download Growatt tools. Okay, you need to install the drivers, and we need to install the software. Okay, then drivers, if we download the drivers, I've downloaded the zip file already. You'll see there's a 64-bit and an x86-bit. x86-bit is for 32-bit Windows. Now, this is how you find your version of Windows. You go to your control panel, go to System and Security and System, and then you can see this is Windows 7 Enterprise, and it is the 32-bit operating system. So I need to install the x86 on this computer. Otherwise, if you had a 64-bit, you install the x64-bit. So I'm going to close that there and just double click whichever version. I've already installed this, so I've installed the x86 drivers already. Okay, so then the software calibration tool, you're going to download that and then go to the folder that you downloaded at and just simply double click on it with Windows. It'll open the zip file for you, and inside the zip file it says store monitor. Okay, so what you need to do first, if you don't do this first, your serial port won't be detected, and you'll hear the Windows sound. Okay, that's the port disconnected, that's the port connected. Okay, we're simply going to run this little store monitor. Run. Okay, ask for a password, click OK, don't worry about the password. Then, because I've run this so many times, it's got a different COM port. Yours might be COM2 or so on. You see there's no COM port found on this particular unit right now. Sometimes you might happen if you have started the software before connecting the COM port. So I'm going to close this quickly. Close the app. Okay, I'm going to unplug my COM port. Make sure it's plugged in, and I'm going to turn the inverter on. Okay, important. So then I'm going to start the monitor, run, and then, oops, I don't have a COM port. Let me restart my computer. I've done this a few times, so I'm going to just restart my computer quickly. Okay, so I didn't have to restart my computer. I simply moved my USB port to a different port so that I didn't get a stale COM port, and I've got here COM port 18. Okay, open, and it says opened, and I simply go over here to where it says set battery voltage. You'll notice the bar charts at the top there moving along. So you see my battery voltage at the moment is 51.3, and I'm going to just set this to 51.3 and click set battery voltage, and then we're done. The calibration should be done. You should be able to start your inverter up, shut it down, start it up, and your fault 62 should be gone.